Chicago's Italian beef landscape stretches far and wide, and our food reporter has spent the past few weeks visiting more than 30 locations, and he's come up with his top 3 in both the city and the suburbs. Last night at 10, he tackled the suburbs, but tonight he's featuring his top 3 in the city. It's a Saturday night sampler. Steve Dolinsky has the story.
My number 3 resides on the northwest side of the city at Mr. Beef and Pizza on Harlem. No relation to the one on Orleans or in Homer Glen, by the way. They roast the massive cuts in back, cool them overnight, then trim the fat and slice them nearly paper thin before dunking in their seasoned jus full of spices.
Garlic, black pepper, a little bit of oregano, a little bit of salt. We use ganella bread, which is the finest. We make our own jardiniere and our own sweet peppers. We put it on the sandwiches.
The homemade jardiniere contains sport peppers, celery, and chili flakes, while the sweets are simply hunks of steamed green bell pepper. Gotta get it dipped for maximum pleasure. Since 1949, they've been roasting sirloin butts at Joe Boston's Italian Beef in Humboldt Park. My number 2 in the city is run by Joe's son-in-law today, who recalls how the sandwich got its start at Italian wedding parties.
And they would sop the gravy up with the bread and put it between 2 loaves of bread, and it became a beef sandwich, and it became a Chicago institution.
Spiro still makes the jardiniere from scratch, and I love that he finally chops the green bell peppers for even distribution, whether it's dry, juicy, or dipped.
And I have it every different way. As you can see, I haven't shied away. I never got tired of a beef sandwich.
Can I get a beef, sweet hot, juicy, please?
For the past 40 years, Bobo's Hot Dogs on West Irving Park Road has been making Italian beef, and they're now my number 1 in the city. Roasted on site, sliced each day into thin sheets, they dunk it into a flavorful gravy with plenty of garlic and oregano. The homemade jardiniere is the star, chock full of cauliflower, carrots, celery, and red peppers, and they're careful not to let the beef sit too long in the jus.
No more than 5 minutes. It's already pre-cooked, so it just has to warm up, to a decent temperature. That's all. Otherwise, it turns into rubber. You can argue all day about the beef, the bread, the gravy, the peppers, the jardiniere, but what it all boils down to is consistency. Every great beef stand in Chicago has a consistent product, a great sandwich every time. On the northwest side of the city, Steve Dolinsky, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Big job there. All right. Now, if you're wondering how your favorite beef stand came out, Steve has ranked all 31 of the Italian beef joints that he visited and ate in. That's on our website, which, of course, abc7chicago.com is the place where you can find it. Click on the Sections button, and then from there, you'll see the Hungry Hound tab. It's in the middle of the page. That will be linking you to all of Steve's stories and videos, or you can call the info line, old-fashioned way, 312-750-7096.
Hey, Noah.